Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth videos on your Green Bay Packers. We have new episodes dropping every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on your Green Bay Packers. Today, we took a look at the Packers' needs at running back, which have drastically changed after a recent decision by GM Brian Gutekunst. At the end of the 2025 season, running back looked like one of the deeper positions on the Packers roster, but now the Packers have announced that they will not be making a tender offer to back up running back Emmanuel Wilson, who will now become an unrestricted free agent on March 11th, unless the Packers sign him to a new deal before then. And that is going to change the way the Packers have to approach the running back position this offseason. In 2025, Josh Jacobs was the number one back. He will almost certainly be returning in that spot in 2026, barring injury. But injuries did slow him down in 2025. He missed 2 full games, missed parts of several others, was limited and on a play count. He finished the year with 929 yards and a 4.0 yard average. That's exactly 400 yards fewer than he gained in 2024. And his average yards per carry went down from 4.4 to 4.0. Now, a big part of that diminished production was due to poor blocking by the offensive line, especially for the run. But it's something you got to keep in the back of your mind. Now, Wilson, he was the primary backup, had the only 100-yard rushing game by a Packer in 2025, and finished the season with a solid 496 rushing yards. Chris Brooks was the third running back. He is the most reliable blocker among the backs last year. He had gained only, and again, running is not his big thing, but he had 106 yards on 27 carries over the course of the season. His contributions don't necessarily show up in the box score because his biggest contributions is picking up blitzes, stunts, and keeping Jordan Love upright. Meanwhile, the decision to not offer any kind of tender to Wilson changes the equation. Now, you could have a first-round tender, which would have cost the Packers $8.74 million. You have a second-round tender, which costs $6.26 million. And then you have a right of first refusal tender, which is $3.8 million. Now, Brian Gutekunst apparently felt that Wilson is not even worth $3.8 million per year. And again, we're talking about a second string running back. So I understand not wanting to spend that kind of money on a depth player. But now, if he signs elsewhere, the Packers get nothing in return. They do not have a right to match any offer. And obviously, Wilson will hit the open market. And if he sees a deal that's better than what the Packers offer him, he will most likely take it. So looking ahead to 2026, other than right now, Josh Jacobs, first of all, you have another restricted free agent in Chris Brooks. Still don't know his status as far as whether they'll tender him. And the only other players you have under contract are Marshawn Lloyd, who has played exactly 1 game in 2 NFL seasons due to injury. You can't count on Lloyd. I'd love to see him on the field. His potential has always excited the coaching staff and the front office. But if he can't play more than 1 game in 2 seasons, he's not going to help you much in 2026. Anything you get from Marshawn Lloyd next year has to be considered a bonus. Jacobs is 28 years old now, struggled with injuries last year. He has carried the ball in the NFL alone 1,840 times in 7 seasons during the regular season. Doesn't include playoffs. Add 269 catches, whatever wear and tear he had blocking in college, in high school. That's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And 28 is around the age where NFL running backs start to slow down. The only other backs under contract next year, Pierre Strong Jr. and Damian Martinez, they both spent last year on the practice squad, and they signed futures contracts to come back and compete in training camp. So unless Wilson and Brooks re-sign, you're going to have an immediate need at running back if anything happens to Josh Jacobs next year. So whether you add a free agent, moderately priced to be the backup, make a trade, or draft a running back probably late day 2, early day 3 to fill that need. Well, the Packers went from not needing a running back to, yeah, we really do need a running back this offseason. And it will be interesting to see how Brian Gutekunst handles it. Visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers. Meanwhile, here on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode of the Daily Packers Post. I'm Gil Martin. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe and, of course, go Pack Go.